Hello. I was going to share a poem today, but interestingly, the poem that I was going to share, I have tried to talk about it, I've tried to record it, and I've noticed that every time I just cock it up. I try to say something and then kind of double back and go, oh no, I didn't mean that, and it's interesting noticing because I'm like trying to say the right thing for everybody. And not feeling comfortable with it. I've realised that some of the things I might say on these messages in my poetry, in the pieces that I talk about, might trigger people, might make people look in a certain direction that might feel uncomfortable. And I'm noticing that I feel uncomfortable about that. So I just thought it'd be interesting to share before I share my poem. So my poem, I decided I wasn't gonna do this one, but I've decided now. I am, if I can find it, that is. So the poem is about pain and how pain often is a message for us, and sometimes it's helpful to look at what it's pointing us to, as well as just checking in whether it's the right thing to do, to take the medication, to do whatever you need to do for you, but listening to your body rather than doing what we do in society, which tends to be numbing the pain, stopping whatever needs to come out. And the thing with putting stuff in to stop, to suppress, it goes into the body, deeper into the body, and at some point it's going to want to come out. A lot of medications and stuff have stuff in that our body isn't naturally supposed to take on board. So my message in my poem is about looking inwards and deciding what's the right thing for me to do. I've suffered with a chronic kind of ear problem since I was pregnant with my son, actually. I've never known what it was. I've been to all kinds of practitioners, natural and medical. Nobody kind of knows what it is. But it comes when I've had a really intense sort of place with lots of pressure, lots of stress. It doesn't happen during that time, but it tends to happen after. It's almost like my body is like so tight and so rigid, and then I relax after, and it's like my body, it does kick back in. When we're stressed, our immune system slows down and it's dealing with the emergency, what it's experiencing. But when we relax, it can kick back in. One of the reasons why when we go on holiday, if we've been working hard and we're really stressed, we go on holiday, quite often we get sick. It's our body jumping in and going, right, okay, it's time to look after you now. It's time to slow you down. So this pain that I get when I've had a stressful time, it comes and it can last about, generally it can be 24 hours, but it can go up to 72 hours, and it will floor me. Now, I do as much as I can in a natural way. I do my best to not take medication unless it's a necessity, and kind of note here that there are some people out there with that have reasons to take medication, and that's absolutely the right thing. By no means am I saying don't take medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm a nutritional healer. But it's worth noticing when your body is telling you something. And for me, when this pain happens, it's telling me right now is the time to relax. Mainly because I can't do anything. Interestingly, though, it's the one time that I will take medication. And it only just takes the edge off anyway, but normally I will have to try other naturopathic techniques to help deal with it. So this is kind of a long and very rambling way of telling you that often the pain is there for a reason. Just check inwards what that could mean for you. What else could be going on that might be causing this. without further ado, I will read to you. You'll be glad to hear it's not as long as my initial ramble. So it's called You're Here to Remind Me. I hope you enjoy it. You're here to wake me, to make me, to stop me in my tracks and shake me. You're no lie to be numbed, to be hidden or denied. You're created as a gift to be opened and explored, examined and not deplored. When you arrive, I shall greet you, get curious and meet you. I look at you, embrace you, question you and feel you. But it hurts. It rules. I can't stand it. I need to abandon. So I take the pill and hide at will. I force the end and miss the reason. But the message I miss, the one sent with a kiss, is to slow down, is to look deep inside where it hides. In my soul you do whisper, don't deny me, sister. I'm here to wake, to point and embrace, to remind you and not judge you that right now my pain is you. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it.